Hello, my name is Tushar Choudhary and my topic for Python project is making a snake game using Python. So, firstly we will install the pygame library. We do it by entering the pip install pygame command in the terminal. Now we import this library and also use the range function from the random module. Now let's define a variable window for the window size and create the screen and create instances of clock class to set frame rate. Now we create main loop of the program in which in each iteration we check for closing the application. Then we paint our surface black. Then we update surface and set a delay to keep 60 fps. Now when we run the program, then the window of our specified resolution will be created, as you can see. Because window is in form of grids, so we will declare variable tile size. Also we will define range variable. It will be a tuple that will define the coordinates of the tile center in the grid. Now using this we get a random position function. Now we define the parameters of the snake. Firstly, head of the snake, and let's define its random position on the grid. Now we define variable for length of snake and define a list where all segments of snake will be stored and put the first segment there as a copy. Now let's display the snake. For this we will use a list comprehension in which we will go through the list of segments and draw each segment green using the drawRect function. Now if we run the program, our snake will be displayed correctly and every time it will appear at different locations. Now for snake to move, we define a variable for the direction of snake. To change direction of snake, we will write controls for WASD keys. We will check event for passing one of those keys and then change direction of snake. Given snake step is equal to size of tile on the grid. Our snake is created, but now we have to move the snake. To move the snake's head, we will use the move in place function. At each step, we add a new function and cut list of segments along length of snake. In short, we record the path of the snake and leave the last steps by the length of the snake. Now as you can see, we can control the snake, but its speed is too high, so we need to control the speed. To control the speed of the snake, we declare two variables, that is time and time step. Time step here is for the delay between snake steps in milliseconds. Now at each iteration we track the time interval, and as soon as the value of intervals is greater than time step value, then snake will take next step. As a result, now we can control the speed of snake. To add food for the snake, let's make food variable as a copy of snake head and assign it random positions on the grid. To draw food, we use drawRect function as we used earlier. Now we have two elements in the game. Those are a snake and food. Now we have to define what happens when they interact. So for this, just check position of snake and food, and if they matches, change the position of the food and increase snake size by 1 unit. So as we can see, our game is working properly, and the snake size increases as soon as it eats food. Next thing is we will check if playing field is out of bounds. To do this, we will check the coordinates of the snake head and the sides of the window. We do this along the x-axis and y-axis, both axes. If snake goes beyond playing field, then set snake and food to random position and reset the snake size and reduce its length to 1 unit. Now as we can see that our game is working properly, but there is one issue that the snake can move through itself when it grows in size. So we need to change this. For this we use a function to check if snake head collides with the rest of its body and add this condition to check condition. If this happens, then we will reset the body of the snake and reduce its size to 1 again. Now let's run the program and speed it up, and as we can see that our snake resets as soon as it touches its body. But the issue here is that our snake moves in both of the direction right now, so we need to change this. For this we define a dictionary for each control key. The movement is determined. Initially, the snake can move in any direction, but when we press one of the keys, then we first check permission to move in this direction, and if this is possible, then we rewrite the dictionary to make it forbidden to move in opposite direction, and we will do this for all the control keys. And by this we just created a snake game using Python. uh, so this was my project for Python. My name is Tushar Choudhary. Thank you.